What if curing disease wasn't about discovering one miracle drug, but about building a machine that can discover thousands? That's the idea behind Abcellera Biologics. Founded in 2012 in Vancouver, Canada, Abcellera didn't set out to create just another biotech company chasing a single breakthrough. Instead, it set out to fix something much bigger: the way medicines are discovered in the first place. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Traditional drug discovery is slow, painfully slow. It can take over a decade to develop a single antibody therapy. It costs billions, and most attempts fail. For diseases like cancer, autoimmune disorders, and emerging viruses, time isn't just money, it's lives. So Abcellera asked a radical question. What if we could turn biology into data and run it like a technology company? Instead of manually testing antibodies one by one, Abcellera built a discovery engine, a platform that combines microfluidics, high-throughput screening, advanced imaging, and computational analysis to analyze millions of immune cells at once. Imagine scanning an entire haystack instantly instead of searching for a single needle by hand. That's what they're doing inside the human immune system. Their technology isolates individual B cells, the cells that produce antibodies, and rapidly screens them to find the most promising therapeutic candidates. Then artificial intelligence and data systems analyze patterns, optimize selection, and accelerate development. In other words, they don't just discover drugs, they industrialize discovery itself. And this model proved itself under extreme pressure. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Abcellera partnered with major pharmaceutical companies to rapidly identify potent antibodies targeting SARS-CoV-2. While the world was locked down and racing against time, their platform demonstrated it could move at unprecedented speed. It wasn't theory anymore, it was real-world proof. Since then, Abcellera has expanded partnerships across multiple disease areas: oncology, metabolic diseases, immune disorders, and infectious diseases. Instead of betting everything on one molecule, they operate like a discovery engine behind many programs at once. That's what makes them different from most biotech firms. Traditional biotech companies are binary. One drug fails, and the company struggles. One drug succeeds, and it survives. Abcellera isn't built around a single bet. It's built around a platform. That platform generates partnership revenue, research fees, milestone payments, and potentially royalties from successful therapies. It's a diversified biotech model, closer to a technology infrastructure company than a one-product startup. But here's the bigger vision. Abcellera's long-term mission isn't just to treat one disease. It's to make antibody discovery dramatically faster and more reliable across the board. If they succeed, it could mean faster responses to future pandemics, more effective cancer therapies, lower drug development costs, more personalized immune-based treatments, and ultimately, longer, healthier lives. Now let's be realistic. Biology is unpredictable. Discovery does not guarantee clinical success. Every antibody still has to survive rigorous trials and regulatory review. The biotech industry is crowded, competition is intense, and market volatility can punish even innovative companies. Abcellera went public in December 2020 on the NASDAQ under the ticker ABC, riding high on pandemic momentum. Since then, like many biotech stocks, it has faced fluctuations and pressure as investors reassess timelines and growth expectations. This is not a guaranteed success story, but it is a fundamentally different approach to medicine. The global antibody therapeutics market is worth hundreds of billions, potentially trillions over time. If Abcellera becomes a core discovery partner for major pharmaceutical players, its influence could extend far beyond what its size suggests today. It could become invisible infrastructure, the engine powering therapies most people never realize it helped create. And that's what makes this company fascinating. It isn't promising immortality. It isn't claiming to cure all disease tomorrow. What it's trying to do is more subtle and possibly more powerful. It's trying to upgrade the system that finds cures. Because if you can make discovery faster, cheaper, and more scalable, you don't just treat one illness. You change the speed of medical progress itself. And in a world where biology meets data, that might be one of the most important transformations of all.